We have to start the podcast because the mulled wine is getting cold, and I refuse to drink cold mulled wine.
Me too.
I am day drinking by myself on a Saturday afternoon. Merry Christmas. Let's do this.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Midlight Christmas! Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, normally this is a book podcast where the three of us, three grown-up biologists, reread books from our teens, and it's totally cool. But in keeping with the illustrious tradition of last year that we made up on the fly, we're gonna do a Christmas episode where we make up an incredible Hallmark movie.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I have been looking forward to this for months.
Yeah, it says a lot that like all of our favorite episodes is the one that is not our normal format.
Listen, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just so fun to do.
Also, I drink way more during this one than any of the
Oh my
other
God.
ones.
Same. Just a peek into the machinery of this podcast. It's like 3:30 p.m.
Excuse me, your time zone ahead of me, it is 3 p.m.
Oh, 30-minute difference.
We're all gonna have a good time. It's still daylight out.
As they always say, you write drunk, edit sober.
There you go.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, if you didn't listen to last year's episode, first of all, go do that because it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But when we were reading Twilight and Midnight Sun, we did a Christmas episode where we wrote a vampire Christmas movie. So this year, we're going to make a dragon Christmas Hallmark movie. Christmas dragon Hallmark movie? Hallmark dragon Christmas?
No, keep going. Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of those 4 words in some order.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So we came up with a format that maybe makes a little more sense than last year. But before we get into that, let's introduce ourselves. So, as always, I am Sophie, and for the Christmas episode, I have a randomly generated Hallmark Christmas movie title generator.
Uh-huh.
To generate a title for me.
Uh-huh.
And I've already had one shot and it was too many. Okay.
Oh my god.
The Hallmark movie title that is mine for today is A Wishful Jingle.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Huh.
A wishful jingle.
Just a nice jingle that's full of wishfulness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thanks. What about you guys?
My name is Sam, and my Hallmark Christmas movie is A Very Merry Magic.
Wow.
Oh.
Dang.
Wow. Inspiring.
The merriest magic.
Mm-hmm.
Having a never mind, I'm gonna stop.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Hannah?
And I am also here. My name is Hannah, and my randomly generated Hallmark movie title for today is A Very Merry Envelope.
Just an envelope full of Christmas cheer.
I
Uh,
don't know what this could possibly mean, but I did read it and immediately almost choke laughing. So I figured it was...
You know it's a keeper one.
Oh, so that's why when we started the recording, you were just like coughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I love that the card inside is not what's merry. It's the envelope.
It's the envelope itself.
The envelope itself.
That makes me think it's like when a company sends you like a Christmas card and it's just like generic with like snowflakes on it, but the envelope is always like got more snowflakes on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It gave me Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants vibes somehow. Like it's a magic envelope that makes people happy. I don't know if this word is pronounced envelope or envelope, and it's really tripping me out tonight.
Yeah. I love when you forget how you personally say a word.
Yeah.
You're
Like, how do
"That's not
I
how
say this?
it."
I think I've said it both ways so far, so that's cool for me.
I love it. Keep us on our toes.
Yep.
Everyone, including me.
Yeah. well, let's get into the making of this new hit Hallmark movie.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yep.
so the way we're going to do this is we have each brought one thing to the Hallmark movie besides the dragon. The dragon is mandatory.
Yes, the dragon was already there when we arrived.
Yeah, Eragon brought the dragon first. I guess I should mention we're reading Eragon, so we're doing a movie about dragons.
Yeah, that might have been good to bring up.
Whoops. Anyway, so I will be bringing the Christmas fairy tale.
Well, being the resident rom-com fanatic, I'm going to be bringing the relationship trope in which our two love interests will be following.
And as the extra one, I will also bring an extra trope of my own choosing.
Hell yeah.
Because, listen, last year we did this based on our favorite trope. Yeah. And Sophie's is a fairy tale thing, and Sam's is a relationship thing, and mine is just an extra thing.
I mean, mine's the story, Sam's is the relationship, and you're the one that brings, like, what makes this book different than all the other ones.
With a trope.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not like all the other fairy tale retelling romantic comedies.
It's not like the other girls.
It's not like other girls.
It's not like the other fairy tale retelling Hallmark Christmas movie with dragons that you might have seen before.
Yeah.
It's
I will say, I went looking for a dragon, like, Christmas book or something that we could maybe, like, read or do for something different. Don't go looking.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's some deeply romance novels about it. Okay.
Yep. There's currently one on my Amazon wish list that was put there as a joke by a certain somebody, and
who could that be?
I wonder. So anyways, moral of the whole thing, it does not exist, so this is why we're here.
Great. I love
Sam also picks the relationship trope because she's the only one who's not single.
Wow, rude.
Oh.
Accurate. Hannah picks the relationship between the person and the dragon because she's the only one with a dragon.
Yes. Listen, I do currently have a butterfly.
Oh yeah. So let's start with the fairy tale that I am bringing. It's not exactly a fairy tale because last time we did the Nutcracker, which I don't even know if that falls within fairy tale, but there aren't really like Christmas fairy tales.
Yeah.
Per se. There's like books and stories.
I was gonna say, I grew up in a house that had like a huge Rubbermaid tote full of like classic children's Christmas stories. I feel like that counts.
But they're from like the Victorian era, you know, like they don't have a basis in, you know, like an oral tradition way back when.
Gotcha.
Kind of thing.
Because the Christians haven't been around really that long.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
Maybe about 2021 years, perhaps.
Exactly that amount. December 25th.
Yes.
2021 years ago. So I've picked like a Christmas story, and the Christmas story I have picked is A Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
Yay!
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so just in case nobody's watched A Christmas Carol recently.
Yeah,
just gonna real quick go through the story.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. So, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. The summary. This is the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, who is, you know, super rich and the bah humbug man who hates Christmas and being nice to everybody. So it starts with Bob Cratchit, his clerk, who is like freezing cold in his house because Scrooge refuses to heat the place because he's so cheap, even though he's super rich.
Ugh.
Scrooge's nephew shows up, invites him to come to a Christmas party. He says no. Some guys show up, ask for like charity contributions for Christmas. Scrooge says no, yelling the line, bah humbug, in response to Merry Christmas, which is iconic, really.
Mm-hmm.
So that night, Scrooge gets a visit from the ghost of his dead partner, Jacob Marley. Jacob Marley is weighed down by chains as a punishment for his greedy and self-serving life. So that night, after Marley leaves, Scrooge gets the visit from the three ghosts. So we have the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas yet to come. So on the Christmas past, he sees his own past and the woman who loved him and then left him because he loved money more than her. So he gets all sad. Ghost of Christmas present, who shows him that Bob Cratchit, is poor, and his son, Tiny Tim.
Oh, Tiny Tim.
Just having a sad Christmas. And also shows Scrooge his family having a cool party without him. And he's like, dang.
That's a quote from the book. Dang.
Yeah, that's a quote. Scrooge is visiting his family with a ghost, and he's like, dang. Dang, yo.
I want to read a book written in that style.
Yeah, I'll rewrite A Christmas Carol in that style.
And millennial storytelling.
Yeah. Lol. No.
Totes not yeet, yo.
And then Scrooge yeets the money. Anyway, Christmas Yet to Come is the last one. And basically, Scrooge sees all these people reacting to a mysterious unnamed person's death. And how everyone seems like better off that this person is dead. And then, of course, he realizes it's him. Ah! No. And everyone's glad that he's dead because he was the worst. So he begs the ghost to let him try again. And he wakes up on Christmas Day. And he runs out to go attend his family's party and send a turkey to the Cratchit house and treats Tiny Tim nicely. And continues to do that for the rest of his life.
Wow.
Wow.
Yay.
Wow. That is going to be very fun.
Yeah. So yeah, we can figure out how to do this however, but yeah, this is the story that I have chosen.
That works really well, actually, with what I've chosen.
Me too.
I feel like it's gonna work well. Also, this is a holiday rom-com. I don't know if anyone's actually ever watched it, but they remade it. It's called like Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, and I think it has Matthew McConaughey in it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Have either of you seen that?
No.
Anyways, so I'm like very on board with it.
Yeah.
It works well. I guess I should talk about the relationship now.
Hell yeah. You go, Sam. Yeah. Tell us this super good relationship.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I have been on like such a rom-com hit lately. I think I've read at least 20 in the last like 3 or 4 months.
Oh my god.
So I've got a lot on the go. And my favorite trope that I've read about in the last little bit is like, I guess you could kind of call it the soulmate trope. So yeah, basically like 2 people meet at some point in their life, usually like when they're really young, say like 18, 19, have like 3 or 4 months where they're like wildly in love with each other, like seeing each other every day, and then one of them does something to like really screw it up, and then they get separated for some reason, and 10, 15 years later they get reunited by some common cause or something, and they have to work together, and then they fall madly in love again and realize that they're made for each other, and it's a happy ending. So that's what we're going with.
Hell yeah. So it is sort of still an enemies to lovers.
A little bit, but like
sort of an enemies to lovers.
It's a lovers to enemies to lovers.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Brings a new element.
Yeah, so like they definitely like start off in that like honeymoon stage of a relationship. Like there's no like previous friends or anything before, like they met at a party or they met at the grocery store, like just something meet cute.
They met at the dragon pen.
Yep, exactly. And then like have a really quick fling where they're just head over heels in love, but it only lasts a short amount of time before something screws it up. And
Dang.
I guess we'll figure out what that is.
Very The Notebook.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's I mean, we're picking a trope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I just completely forgot. It just made me sad because that one's always sad.
It is sad. It doesn't have to be sad. We don't have to get to the part where they're old.
No, we're doing a happy ending. Holiday Hallmark rom-coms have happy endings. None of them are allowed to have sad endings. It's illegal. I've declared it. My brother is a cop. He will enforce this.
It's me, the Christmas police.
It's me, the Hallmark police.
Oh. Well, I'm glad he's on our side.
Yeah. I'm sure this is why he became a police officer.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Defending Hallmark movies.
Wow.
Okay. What about you, Hannah? What are you bringing to the table?
Oh, man. I had one that I really wanted, but I was kind of like, I don't know. It's like kind of specific and might not fit. But you guys lined it up for me so perfectly.
Oh,
we didn't plan this. We didn't discuss our chosen tropes ahead of time. I really want to do a reincarnation trope of some kind.
Oh my god!
Oh, snap.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And also, Sophie, your particular phrasing in your part made me go, ooh, can this be a gay Hallmark movie? Do those exist? Or is it only straight white people?
I mean,
I feel like they've branched out.
Yeah.
Right?
I haven't seen any. I would say in books they have branched out more. In movies and TV shows, I have not seen one, and I watch every Netflix Christmas Hallmark movie every year.
Well, there's also not a dragon Hallmark movie, so we're gonna have a gay dragon Hallmark movie.
So do you mean it to be Marley?
I sure do.
And okay, got it.
You did say partner in your introduction.
I did say partner.
I also tried to leave mine gender neutral and just said love interest, but I might have messed up a bit, but I did try.
Listen, we can always make Marley a woman because that's a very feminine name.
That's true.
And that is something Hallmark would do.
I did, just because I needed to know. I did Google it, and in 2000, the Hallmark Channel aired its first... Oh wait, no, just kidding. I thought it was the first queer one.
I was going to say 2000 would have been early.
Yeah, I was going to say, the queer Christmas movie. And then it was like, in 2000. I'm like, no. Okay, no. Scratch that.
Oh, apparently there was one last year, though, in 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Happiest Season. I've heard of this. Where Kristen Stewart. And her girlfriend. Yeah.
Ooh. Of Twilight fame. Which is relevant to our
that is
podcast.
Super relevant. Apparently there's a couple of them. Okay. All right. I'm into this.
Yeah. We could do that.
Sure.
I guess we'll see how the gender rolls out.
Yeah.
As we go, and then we can decide.
Okay. This is good.
Okay. We have our Scrooge, and we have our Marley, and I think they should be in love. And then Marley comes back to life at the end.
Right. So, do we think, should the goal of the movie be to bring Marley back to life? Is that like what they are trying to do? This is already not a Hallmark movie.
No. I think maybe, because the ghost of Marley has to come and tell Scrooge that he's not in the spirit. And maybe that's maybe love was what they needed all along, but not just love for each other, love for their community. And when Scrooge learns to love again, outside of his broken heart, then he is rewarded by his love interest coming back to life.
We can also play with the sense of the spirits. I think it can be a bit loose because in the case of magic, like it could just be a witch or like a mage or wizard or sorcerer or something that like he angered, and so the ghosts or spirits coming back are just images of people that are important to him that he's lost.
I think the first thing, before we figure out any of this, I think we need to figure out how the dragon fits in.
I got myself.
So I was trying to think about it. So what if it's something like, you know, it's today normal, like our world, but like think like Enchanted or something where it's like there's a Christmas dragon that like,
is there?
You know, or something that
like, I don't know, but go on.
Well, I'm just saying, like in the movie, like what if there's like a Christmas dragon that brings like Christmas cheer or whatever,
right?
You know, like a sort of the kind of thing where, I don't know, the character like finds the baby Christmas dragon and has to like raise it because the Christmas dragon has to be there on Christmas for, you know, a happy Christmas to happen or something.
I like that.
The dragon's name is Tiny Tim.
Yeah. Yeah, the dragon's hurt. Normally the dragon can like what if it's like the dragon every year is like a phoenix, some reincarnation.
Love that.
And the dragon like every fall comes back to life as a baby and like grows until Christmas when it like brings Christmas cheer.
Yeah.
Or something, and then dies.
Oh god.
It has to die for Christmas to happen.
Oh my god.
No.
I don't know if anybody listened to
No, it has